Hello and welcome to another video lesson. In today's video lesson, we're going to dig a little deeper into how Python handles characters and numbers behind the scenes. So as we've seen before, characters have corresponding numeric values, but we can convert between characters and numeric values by using the ORD function and the CHR function. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. I always say char function. And you'll kind of see why I'm calling it that. But we can take a look. Char Python docs. So this is actually a really good resource referring to the actual documentation for Python, and it's going to tell you. In this case, it brought up built-in functions, and I'm going to go look, and CHR is one of them. I hope you can see that. Let me see if I can close up a little bit. CHR is one of them, and the other one, ORD, is one of them. That's what we're going to be using. So CHR tells us it returns the string representation, a character whose Unicode code point is the integer I. So what that means is that if the string is A, then CHR 97 is going to give you the A. Or rather, if you put CHR 97, you're going to get the string A. And the reason why you're going to get that is because 97 decimal is the character A. And let's look at ORD. I think ORD was always what I learned first. Given a string representing one Unicode character, return an integer representation of the Unicode point of that character. So for example, if we put ORD A, it's going to return 97 because 97 is the decimal value when we look in the ASCII code. So we're going to investigate this a little bit, and then in your labs you're going to solve some problems with them. But just to recall some information, ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Once again, I am reading that from somewhere because I do not have that memorized. And again, it's a character encoding system. That was one of the earliest standards for representing text in computers. Fascinating. Each letter, each number, each symbol is assigned a numeric value from 0 to 127. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what happens when we print ORD. And once again, ORD is a built-in function, so I don't need to pull up any libraries. I don't need to pull up any modules. I can simply do this anywhere, and it will. And since the function is built into Python, it should work. So let's go ahead and print ORD A, and then I'm going to run this, and it prints. I'm sorry that's so low. Let me see if I can pull this up a little bit so you can see. There we go, 97. So ORD A, 97, and then we look here, and the decimal value is 97. Very cool. Let's try another one. ORD. How about B? Let's get creative, right? I'm going to go ahead and run that. And the answer is 98. And that's because B comes after A, and 97, and then 98. So that's pretty cool. And then if I capitalize these, the values are going to change again because those values are different than the lowercase values. So now I get 65 and 66. And then you can see here 65 and 66 for the capital letters. So the ORD function in Python returns the numeric value for a character. And in the examples that we saw, the values were translated into their decimal values. So now we're going to look at char. Let's go. I am so sorry that I'm not recalling how to say it. Return the maybe this will tell me how to say it accurately. Let's just call it CHR. So return the string representing a character whose Unicode point is the integer I. For example, CHR 97 returns the string A, while CHR 8364 returns the string whatever euro sign I think that is. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. This is the inverse of ORD. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 96, ORD 96, and then I'm going to put ORD 97. I'm going to go ahead and run that. Oops. Expected a string of length 1. Uh-oh, it looks like I have made some kind of a mistake. Ah, that's right. We're not doing CHR. It's a little early in the morning for me. It's about 6:13 in the morning. I've been up since 5. Okay, this should work. Oh, import this name. That's okay. Okay, so we got CHR 96. It gave us this weird little dash. So we're gonna check where 96 is. Oh, okay, so 96 is here, and it gives you this little dash here. And CHR 97, the decimal value 97 lines up with the A. So this is the way that we convert between numbers and characters. And I can give you, you can go ahead and move on to the labs after this. So these explanations should help you grasp these concepts a little bit more thoroughly. So once again, we use ORD to get the Unicode value where it's a decimal, and then CHR gives us the character. Okay, that's it. So time to move on to your labs. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day.